All right, well, go.
I'm Lisa.
Hi, I'm Willie.
I'm Sean.
I'm Miles.
And I'm Jim.
All right, you can sit down. This is I'm Ben Snyder.
I want to see some ID.
All right.
I just keep recording you, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, I'll get started.
Okay.
Pick a job you love, and you'll never work a day in your life. What does that mean, right? What am I here to talk to you guys about? I've been asked to discuss my occupations with you. My current occupation, the occupation that I'm working towards, and a dream occupation. An occupation that I'd choose if I had any skills in the world to work with. So my current job, coach, is what we'll begin with. I work at North Orlando Rowing. I'm wearing the shirt right now. Coaching a high school club. And I think the first thing that comes to my mind when I think of this job is the fact that I get to work with people. And what's so great about working with people is that it's dynamic. Every single one of the kids is different. And so every single kid needs the message that I need to tell them to be said in a different way. And trying to figure out how to portray the message to each individual kid is one of the most entertaining parts about the job. It's also really fulfilling. I personally love competition, and so sports in general, and getting to try to make the kids compete, as well as getting to compete against other coaches, is extremely fun for me. And I get to apply a skill that I've learned over a number of years of my life, a large number of years of my adult life, and being able to apply that skill I spent thousands of hours developing is pretty rewarding. It's a nice experience for sure. Get to do that every day. The problem though with coaching is that it's part-time, and so obviously I can't coach high school as my only job for the rest of my life, so I have to work towards something that's a little bit more sustainable. It's programming is what I'm in school to learn how to do right now. I think the number one reason why I choose programming is the fact that there's so many different jobs. I like the fact that there are different options. You can be a game designer, you can design apps, websites, you can get into banking. You can go from job to job to job. The skills that you learn in programming apply across the entire spectrum, all jobs. And I really like the freedom that gives me. If I get bored with one job, I can move to a new one. And one of the other things I love about programming is I love problem solving. You know, my favorite classes in high school and college have always been the math classes, the logic classes, the sciences. I love the creativity and logic that goes into trying to solve a problem, especially in code. Find it really enjoyable. And a big thing about it is that I enjoy the learning process because I love problem solving. And enjoying the learning process means that even after I get my degree, I'll be interested in continuing to further my mastery of the profession until I retire. And I think that that's important. I think it's important to want to be the best you can be in whatever job you choose. And that actually transitions into my dream job. My dream job would be to be a writer. I love stories. I love movies, books. I love the stories in video games. I love everything. I love, again, same with the programming. I love the creativity, but also the logic that goes in making a cohesive, good story. But the problem with writing for me is that I just can't stand linguistics. I don't like grammar. I don't like syntax. I don't like diction. And so learning writing, to me, is not entertaining. And if I don't have the passion to learn how to write well, I could never be a writer. I could never write books. Well, I could, but they wouldn't be good. And if I'm going to do a job, I want to be good at it. And so while I love stories and I love movies and books, I'll stick to watching and reading them instead of being a writer myself. Wow. All right. So we learned quite a bit about me. We talked about my current job as a coach, the job that I'm aspiring to be in, and what I would be if I could. another alternative. And what does it mean? And this goes back to what Confucius said, and this is the most important thing to me, is that doing a job that you love, finding fulfillment and having passion for what you're doing is the most important part. And that's what I look for. Whether I truly become a programmer or whatever I do in life, I hope that it's something that I really love doing.
Great.
Thank you, guys.